What's up, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike Gaming, and I just wanted to take the time to say congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for making it to the Super Bowl. Incredible accomplishment, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But first, I wanted to let you guys know that I got a ton of really cool content for both Madden and NBA 2K coming up on the channel. I had to kind of step away for a little bit. As many of you guys know, a lot of things in the world are changing right now. And for me, I just kind of had to take a step back and focus on my job really quickly to make sure everything is good with that, because that's the way that we're able to do all this cool stuff here on the channel. But I couldn't be here without you guys. We're getting to 40,000 subscribers, so it's really cool. But I wanted this video to be short, and I might start ranting, so I apologize if I do. I think I'm just gonna have some gameplay behind me. It's a little bit of a different setup than normal, but I have this thing on this channel where I make a lot of, I guess, what people call outlandish. I just call them unpopular or different claims, and I take a lot of heat for some of the things that I say and some of the claims that I make. But one thing I always say, sometimes I say, is I'm never wrong. I'm just early sometimes. I don't ever get the same people that had the same energy coming back to the channel. And I think it's because a lot of times I don't address and I don't bring up my own kind of predictions. Now, I just wanted to talk a little about the Eagles' journey. I want to really kind of hold some of these people to the fire, because you had Nick Sirianni fired in week 1. He's on his way to his second Super Bowl. He can coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what metric you want to use, this guy wins. He can coach. And he can manage people and he can manage players. It's okay to be a quote unquote CEO type head coach. You don't run the offense. You don't run the defense. He runs the football club. And I love the way he does it. And because it's like, I feel like an underdog. I feel like we're sticking it to the people that said he couldn't. But we're going to get into that. But the first thing I want to speak on is what I said at the start of the playoffs, when I said I don't care if the Eagles win a playoff game or not. And I meant that because the Eagles won 14 games. I'm 32 years old. I'm going to be 32 in a couple months here. I can't even remember the last time the Eagles won 14 games. It was an awesome season. We won 14 games. And the team plays so well. And as soon as we get to the playoffs, oh, well, if they lose here, what a waste. What a waste of Saquon. How dare they rest Saquon? This is why we rested Saquon. I feel like the whole year you guys have been trying to, and I get it. I know a lot of y'all just troll. I get it. A lot of y'all troll, but I just will always use this platform to bring out and speak on the unfair and inconsistent treatment of Philadelphia sports teams by the mainstream media. And when you turn these shows on, it's complete and utter nonsense. Oh, well, can they win this? Can they win that? It doesn't matter. We play very good football. We had a really good year, and I've just been enjoying the ride. And I kind of feel like us in sports, we're starting to lose that. I wonder, like, if people even like watching the game anymore, or do people just wait for the games to end so they can brag about somebody losing? It's such a weird place to be, but especially when your team is like in the limelight of it. I'm sure Chiefs fans and Ravens fans, probably, maybe 49ers fans as well, feel the same way. It's just a weird time right now. But just to be a little bit more specific, let's talk about Jaylen Herz. All of the quarterbacks that you guys complain that he doesn't play like are nowhere to be found. You can't find Justin Herbert. Dak Prescott's been in Cancun for 6 months. Where's Jordan Love? You had us in Jordan Love conversations. Yes, if this video comes off as a victory lap, that's what it is. You had us in Jordan Love conversations. You had us in Matthew Stafford conversations. Matthew Stafford today. He's not the same caliber of player as Jaylen Herz. You're putting us already in Jaden Daniels conversations. People might, and because a lot of these people, all they do is look at box scores. There's a massive gap right now between these two football players, Jaden Daniels and Jaylen Herz. I sometimes get their names mixed up, but somebody said, oh, well, that's because Jaylen Herz is just a game manager. He said, well, is that it? No, he's just a game manager that every now and again makes a great play with his arm, and every now and again makes a great play with his legs. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm showing my age, because back in the day, a guy that plays safe football, protects the ball, completes over 67% of his passes, doesn't turn it over, but then every now and again can make a big play with his arm or his legs. That sounds pretty great to me. I don't, but because he's not throwing for 500 like Burrow, we never needed to do that. So it was just a lot. I just felt like every week the mainstream media was gassing themselves into like picking the other team. I don't think anyone really thought the Commanders was going to beat the Eagles. That doesn't make any sense. Anyone that has watched the caliber of these two teams, it's not even close. At the start of the season, I remember saying, no, not the start of the season, sorry, at the start of the playoffs, I remember saying verbatim to my stream, the people that were on the stream verbatim, somebody asked a question after the Commanders beat the Lions. They said, who's beating Detroit? And my exact response was, anybody can beat Detroit. And I said, who's beating the Eagles? And I said this verbatim. I wish I had the clip. I got to start clipping this stuff. I said the Eagles would beat any team in the NFC by double digits. Any one of the other teams, double digits. So now depending on who wins the Super Bowl, Bills, Chiefs, that's a whole different story. And either one of those guys can beat the Eagles. But, I'm just so proud of that team. I'm so proud of the city. You guys have been, bashing our fans, acting like we're the only fans that have incidents in the stands. This team means so much to our community and so much to these people. I'm just proud of where I'm from, and I'm not from Philadelphia. I'm from South Jersey. I live right over the bridge, maybe about 15, 20 minutes from the stadium. I'm just proud of this team. I'm so proud of Jaylen Herz. I'm so proud of Nick Sirianni. I'm so proud of Saquon Barkley. They didn't want Saquon Barkley. That's just the facts. People didn't want Saquon Barkley. So I think I had a lot more to say, but I've rambled long enough. I just wanted people to know, like, I've got cool content coming on the channel, but I just wanted to kind of check some of the people that had some stuff to say about the Eagles. I wish them great health and luck in the Super Bowl. It'd be great if we could win it, but I'm proud of my team regardless. Other than that, y'all, thank you so much for the support on the channel. It's your boy Shady Mike. I'm signing out. Peace. Threes.